Hi everyone. Today, it's not mystery box, but it is still Dan versus the kitchen. I'm doing keto chocolate mousse at everyone's request that I do a dessert. This is what we're doing, but I also need to make dinner. So I'm going to do both. Two things. Let's hope I don't fail. So I'm going to start by doing the chocolate mousse first because I kind of like to have it in the fridge for a bit before we eat it. I think it's best in the fridge overnight so it like fully sets up. But it's perfectly fine to eat it as soon as you've made it. It's just a bit kind of looser. So we've done the first part already because that needs to cool down. So these are the things that you need. You need 100 grams of 85% dark chocolate. We use the Lindt. You can go darker or lighter, but we do add sweetener, so the 85% is perfect. 1.5 cups of pure cream, 225 grams of cream cheese softened, 1/4 cup of powdered sweetener, and vanilla extract. So what we have already done is we've chopped the dark chocolate and placed in the heat-proof bowl. Place the cream. We heated the cream up, poured it into the chocolate, I think. Yes. Poured the cream into the heat-proof bowl with the chocolate in it, allow it to sit and set aside to cool. So this is the consistency. It's quite cold here today, so it's like a ganache. So that's the consistency of the chocolate and the cream. So the next step is place the cream cheese in a large bowl and beat with electric beaters for about 30 seconds to 1 minute until smooth. Now I've locked, I hate when I do this, I've locked there we go. Okay, so let's do that. I've got the beaters and I've got cream cheese that Eric has cut up and softened for me. So I'll just get this going. Okay, that's probably enough. It might have been 30 seconds or close enough. So I'll just scrape down the bowl. It's pretty soft. I think we're just like kind of softening it up and making it smooth, which it definitely is that now. So the next step is to add the powdered sweetener and the vanilla and beat again. So the powdered sweetener is 1/4 cup. And the vanilla is 1 teaspoon. This is a cute little bottle of vanilla.
I got it from iHerb, I think.
And we'll beat this again until smooth and combined. Making a mess already.
You're also very noisy with the beaters.
Yeah, well, I'll just get this beater part done. So for the people that have just jumped in, I'm making the chocolate mousse first. I'm in the process of just sorting out the cream cheese and the sweetener section of that. Next step is add the remaining cup of pure cream and beat together until the mixture is smooth and has thickened but not quite soft peaks yet. Okay. Scrape that down. Cream. Oh, cream is here. Let's grab the cream. Hi everyone. We'll get to your comments in a sec. I just want to get this going. So, cup of cream in, and we'll just blend. Yeah. Okay, so this is the part where I might need your help. So the instructions were to beat together until the mixture is smooth and has thickened, but not quite soft peaks. I reckon that Erica won't say that's enough. I don't know. You can't really see because it's white on white. More than that?
I would think more than that. Maybe just scrape down the sides a bit.
Thank you.
This is not a very good recipe for YouTube because it's so loud.
Yeah, but this is only like a small portion of it. We're getting to like fun cooking in a second.
Yes, and Dan's going to stick around because
I'm going to need help. It's almost like a mystery box without
it's almost like a mystery box because I've just put everything on the bench.
Sorry. I reckon that's like it's getting to soft peaks. I reckon we should stop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, stir the chocolate mixture together again and add a third of the chocolate mixture to the cream and beat for 30 seconds to a minute until smooth and combined. Then add the remaining chocolate and beat until completely smooth. Be careful as you don't want to overbeat. Feel like Erica's throwing me under the bus already. If this works, it'll be a miracle. I'm paranoid about overbeating it now.
Paranoid's a good place to be. It's looking like a mousse on the beaters. We can see a little bit.
Whoa, I'll show you. I just scraped down the side, so I just need to combine that a little bit, but I think it's looking like a mousse now. We just need to add the rest of the Okay, so it's definitely looking much more mousse-like now, and I'm just going to add the rest of the chocolate. So it's add the rest, beat for about a minute, and then we will have mousse. To be honest, it's pretty easy so far. Making a meal of this. All right. Let's get all this chocolate goodness in there. Okay. Let's get this going.
How's it going?
Yeah, it looks good. I just want to scrape down the sides and
Yeah,
it looks good. Get this all. I don't reckon it needs to be beaten too much more.
No, you don't
reckon?
have to beat it anymore. You don't. When it's all mixed together.
I just want to get the little bit that I left on the beaters. Okay,
You have a little
so
quick taste before we
that's the mixture. I don't know if we've got room in the fridge, but for this big bowl, but so good. But when you leave it in the fridge for a while, it goes much more mousse-like, like what you would buy in a cup from the supermarket. Like a lot more airy, but set. This is quite light still, but delicious.
Good job.
All right, so that's the mousse done and ready to go. Now Erica can start reading out some of the comments.
Turn on the stove top because that pan takes a little bit of a while. There's your mince.
Wow.
It was in the fridge.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. That wasn't a very good start to the video because there was lots and lots of blending.
Yeah, so sorry that was really noisy, but that's done. And once we've cooked dinner, I'll kind of put them into bowls and show you what it looks like. It won't be fully set the way that I would normally have it, but it'll still be delicious. So the other thing I'm going to cook tonight is like a chow mein, because we made coleslaw last night for our American 4th of July dinner that we made, which was pork ribs and coleslaw and a berry cobbler, all low carb, but there was leftover stuff. And so Erica chopped up carrot, capsicum, and cabbage in here.
Some onion in there too.
And some onion. And we're going to cook this with some mince to make like a crack slaw, chow mein, whatever we come up with. We have all of the ingredients here, and you guys are going to help me. So I think I've got the pan on. We'll brown the mince first, and then you guys can guide me from there. So help me out. I don't have any recipe, any instructions. It's not a mystery box as such, because there's a lot more ingredients than that.
You don't have to use all the ingredients. I just put out everything.
We'll just throw together something and see how we go. But I need your help.
Hi, Elizabeth. Selma, Robin. How is everybody? Hey, Renee. Hey, Mon. Hey, Annette. Lovely to see you. Hey, Serena. How you going? Oh, Anne said your chocolate mousse sounds delicious.
So you can get the recipe on our website.
Yeah.
If you just go to havebutterwilltravel.com and in the search type in mousse or chocolate mousse, you will find it.
It should be linked in the description.
On the front page. Oh, and it's in the description.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of ways to find it. It's super easy to make based on what I just did. That seemed easy. And
was all prepared for you.
yeah, but I could do that as
You
well.
could,
I
you
don't need it all prepared for me. Just
Hey,
to speed up the
Lynn.
process.
Hey, Julie. Nice to see you. First time here.
Just waiting for the pan to heat up. But also, we got the hoodie. So I've been wearing a lot of the Have Butter Will Travel merchandise, and people have been saying they've liked the hoodies, but we haven't had a hoodie option on the website to buy, which is now there. This is the purpley coloured one, but there's a grey, there's a black, and there's a lighter grey white colour. I'm really happy with it. It's a light material. It's not fleece on the inside, so it's quite light. The fit is good. This is a medium and it fits me. I wouldn't want it any bigger than this.
No.
This is like perfect for me. I like it a little bit baggy and not kind of clingy. And you can find that in, again, havebutterwilltravel.com, the little shop part up the top. If you click on that, you'll see all the merch there. Okay, I'm going to put the mince in.
Andrew said great timing. She's just finished sorting through her tax receipts. Hello from Chile, Melbourne. Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. You like my giggle in the background? Yes, Susan, chocolate mousse. Yeah, I'm just trying to catch up. Sorry, everybody.
We got a bit behind, but that's
Hey, Jules, how you going? Robin, what powdered sweetener did we use? The two we normally use, which is like icing sugar replacements, is the sucrin. They have a powdered sugar, or the Lakanto. They also have a powdered sweetener replacement, and they're the sucrin is like stevia and erythritol, and the Lakanto one is monk fruit and erythritol blend.
And they're the ones we've found don't leave like a real cooling effect or a bitter aftertaste.
Yeah. Hey, Melissa, how are you going?
It's very individual. So other people will say they can't stand those sweeteners.
Yeah.
It just is 100% dependent on you.
Yes. Elizabeth, don't worry. Everybody spells my name wrong. Don't worry about it.
We've seen some funky variations on there, haven't we? Most people get Dan right.
Hey, Jennifer, how you going? Oh, someone said I love this so much, but I ate all the servings at once. That's pretty impressive because it's pretty.
It's chocolate mousse. Wow. Even I can't do that, and I can pack away a fair bit of it.
It's pretty rich. Mon said the snacks chocolate mousse is good too, much easier. Yeah, 2 dishes for the price of 1 tonight.
Unbelievable.
Look at her go. She's a machine.
Let this one
Andrew said you could also make an omelette to sit the chow mein on. Really yummy.
Oh, thanks.
Monica said add curry powder when you're frying the mince.
Okay, should I do that? Because I've got it here. I've also got some ginger and some garlic. Do you want me to use that, or should we just go with curry paste?
Curry powder.
Curry powder, I mean.
We've got that Baba's meat curry powder. I got that out as an option. What does everybody think? Oh, David's watching too. Hey, David. How you going?
I'm going in with the curry paste because the curry powder, because that was the suggestion.
Monica said, yep, add the ginger and the garlic too. We're going all in. All in on everything. Have we tried the sweetener from Costco yet? I don't think we have.
We bought it. We did buy it. But our Costco is coming, so we will be hanging out there much more often.
This is the sweetener from Costco, Fresh Life, monk fruit and erythritol. We haven't tried it yet. So watch this space. It's a 1-for-1 sugar replacement, so
have we not used it yet?
no, it's still Still sealed. Yep.
Smells good in here now with that curry powder. Thanks for that suggestion.
Yeah, Susan said add the ginger and garlic. Julie agrees. Yep. Melissa, everyone's saying yes.
I hope you
Ginger
caught
and
up to where everyone's actually up to.
I have.
Otherwise I'm going to be...
Oh, sorry. A few people said they love the hoodie. Andrea said she's got a friend in Japan who she needs to send it to. He loves butter and it's so expensive to buy Aussie or NZ butter over there. It's funny the things that you take for granted, like buying butter. We made a garlic paste and froze it in little portions.
We're done.
When we did the butter chicken. That was the first. Was that the first stand versus the kitchen? We made little garlic paste, frozen little portions, and we've used them all. We're gonna have to do it again. Yes, real garlic cloves. It's Australian garlic that we bought at the farmers market.
It smells really good in here now.
Highly recommend people make sure, if you're in Australia anyway, buy some garlic that's labelled as Australian. There's a video, was it Bobby who
did?
Flav City YouTube channel did a video about garlic from China, and you'll never want to not eat Australian garlic again. So either just go by what I'm saying and buy Australian garlic, or watch the video and be scared for your life.
Okay, so do I just chuck all the veggie in now? I'm assuming that I.
So what have you got in there?
So the mince is done, and it's got a tablespoon of curry powder, 1 clove of garlic, and whatever that ginger was. I chucked it all in. I don't know. It was maybe a tablespoon of ginger.
Not quite.
Maybe a teaspoon.
Yeah.
So. The mince is ready. I'm assuming the veg just goes in. It's going in.
Just chucking it all in.
Right. My question is, do we want to add any stock at this point?
Okay, do we need any sort of liquid? So she's got mince, curry powder, garlic, ginger, and then cabbage, a little bit of capsicum, carrot, and onion that was left over from
There's not much carrot at all.
Coleslaw. Yes, Elizabeth, I wanted to say we did a 4th of July celebration here yesterday. Oh, you said it already. Dan smoked pork ribs. We had lots of fun.
And they were way better than my first attempt. They could have done a little bit longer, but they were still really good. We both ate a rack each, which I was pretty impressed with.
Fiona's late. What's happening, Dan? Catch her up.
Okay, so I've made chocolate mousse. It's in the fridge. I'm currently making a chow mein, crack slaw, whatever we throw together here, to be honest. The mince, there was beef mince. I threw in curry powder, 1 clove of garlic, and some ginger. And now I've just added the vegetables, which is cabbage, capsicum, carrot, and onion.
Andrea said maybe let the veg fry off for a bit before you add any liquid. You might not need to add any because something will come out of the cabbage as well.
It's not looking dry at the moment. And if I want to add more flavours like any of this, which you guys will decide in a second, but I just want this stuff to...
It smells really good in here. I'm just going to put that out there.
Let's just cook this down a bit.
I was slightly concerned because obviously this is my dinner, but I've come back around.
Just eat it.
Oh, wait. Monica said she used monk fruit and erythritol sweetener in a lemon jam and it went white as it cooked. Yeah, erythritol in things like jams and...
crystallizes.
Yeah, it crystallizes when it kind of sets. So probably xylitol or allulose is a better option. No worries, Fiona. Nice to see you. So we've had a few tamari suggestions. So
Well,
what sauces?
coconut aminos. So
What?
what
No,
we've
I've got
here,
both. You've got both.
coconut aminos, tamari, coconut aminos that is like a fish sauce, some sesame oil, and some good sauce sweet chili sauce.
Oh, Annette, wait, are you in? Is Annette in Sydney? Were you at the Marsden Park? Do you go to the Marsden Park Costco? That's where we bought it from. It's strange that you haven't seen it.
Annette goes to town.
Oh, Joe just ordered her hoodie. Yay! What color did you go with? Yes, Dan, cleaning up as she goes. What a legend.
Yeah, well, otherwise I've got to do it later.
What a legend. With the China garlic, I'm talking about like bulbs of garlic. So the way to tell if it's, I think just by looking at it, because in the supermarket it's usually labelled, I think, as Australian.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't have the little hairy bits, I mean, we got that in the fast one. If it doesn't have the little hairy bits on the end of it, you know how those like real clean white ones, they're usually the ones from China. But I assume the ones in those garlic pastes and stuff would be from China as well, unless it says that it's a product of Australia. Okay, Julie said any garlic, right? Sesame oil, coconut aminos is good too.
Okay, I'm going to start needing like actual instructions.
Yeah, Dan needs like amounts, what to add, what combination.
Yeah, so I don't want to end up putting all of this in, so we've got to make. Okay,
the sweet
you're only going to be making a decision around one of these three. So make a decision: tamari, coconut aminos, or fish sauce. Go.
Oh, you went with the mauve one? Yeah, I like the mauve one actually. All of the other Dan's other ones are like navy and black, so I thought the mauve one was nice. Yep. We've got a couple of tamari votes. It's looking good. We'll come and have a look.
The veg still needs like a bit longer to cook down, but it's coming along nicely. It looks delicious. I mean, super easy when the veg is all cut up already.
Would you want eggs in it? Egg in it or not?
I don't know. You tell me. Do we want egg in it? Garlic should have a purple tinge like the one on the bench. Chinese bleach is white, which is probably a good thing. Yeah, so
yes.
That's the one that we got from the farmer's market. It does have that purple kind of tinge to it.
Tamari. No, this is it. That's our whole meal. All the veggies are in there.
Okay, it looks like most people are going with tamari.
Yeah, but Melissa said tamari, but then add a tiny splash of sesame oil right at the end.
Do we reckon we're at a point that we want to...
It's looking pretty good.
Okay, so how much tamari? Teaspoon or tablespoon? I think we want more than a teaspoon. Teaspoon seems small.
Is that your two options?
We do multiple teaspoons.
The options is a teaspoon, a tablespoon, or a cup. That's Dan's three variations.
What are we going with?
Oh, Annette, you go to the Casula. I didn't know there was a Costco at Casula.
Yeah, there's
three. I can't even say it. Is that how you say it?
Casula. Marsden Park, and then Lake Macquarie opens in August.
1 tablespoon, and then maybe
taste it.
Yeah.
Good point. Tamari.
I'm not sure if it's a brand newie. Julie said a good glug. Robin said 2 tablespoons.
Okay, I've done one and I'll taste it. I like that. Whoever came up with that initially, I'm a big fan.
Melissa said definitely you want an egg in it.
Okay. How am I incorporating the egg? Just whisk it and put it in? This is looking so good.
Andrea said what she adds to her stir fries to enhance the flavour is a teaspoon of ACV at the start. Huh. Interesting.
I could probably take another one.
So Melissa said push it all to the side of the pan and then make an omelette. Or Andrea said make an omelette in a separate pan.
Oh, and then just kind of cut it
Or
up.
Monica said no egg. So it's up to you.
I'm thinking no egg.
No
I'm
egg?
thinking no egg.
Put the egg back.
Oh. So I'm thinking that this is nearly ready, and there was some calls for a little bit of sesame oil at the end. Let me taste this again.
Ooh, Julie said a fried egg on the top.
I do think that.
I do like that. I like where you're going, Julie,
I'm going to turn this down a bit.
because then you get the runny yolk.
And I might do the fried eggs because I love a fried egg. As soon as someone said fried egg, I'm like, yep. So
So, yeah, Melissa, it's no longer a one-pot dish because she's cooking a fried egg.
2 fried eggs, 1 each. And one thing I can do is fry an egg.
Yeah, that's your speciality. Runny yolks are the best. I have to agree. Although I don't like the white to be runny. Dan's a bit more flippant about the white, but the white has to be cooked.
I reckon this is bang on now.
It smells really good.
Serve it in this. Okay. What's everyone got to say?
We're saying you could just cook it in the pan, just push it out of the way and fry the egg.
Too late now.
Oh, Marty said she misses runny eggs so badly. Not supposed to have them while you're pregnant, and she's due next week. Yeah. You bet runny eggs is on my list. Oh, you're due next week. How exciting. Good luck with everything. Enjoy your runny egg.
How's everyone going in their lockdowns if you're in lockdown? We still have not gone into lockdown in Newcastle. We've had no cases here since August last year, even with what's been happening in Sydney.
Yeah, we just have the extra, like we can't have people over to our home. Like
everyone's back to wearing masks. Everywhere I've been, people are fine with it. It's a real issue with hearing aids. So all I've talked about for the last few days, because people take them off and the hearing aids go flying. But yeah, mask wearing, limited to the amount of people to your home.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably other restrictions that don't affect us.
Well,
so we don't
like
know about them.
like at cafes and stuff, the square rule, 4 square meter things, and
Hasn't
They've really
affected us too
amped
much,
up
though.
the checking in and everything in New South Wales as well.
Yeah.
Like even at the supermarket and stuff now, which we didn't really have to do. Well, I
We
didn't do
walked
before.
up to the supermarket yesterday because we needed to grab one thing, and our supermarket is like a 5-minute walk. It's not that far away. And we got to the car park of the supermarket, and we'd forgotten our mask. I'm like, oh my God, we don't have the mask. And I was like, I just want one thing. I said, Erica, I'm going to go in. Oh, this. And I'm walking around.
Yes, that happened.
It did happen.
It was just like, whoa, we're not walking back home to get a mask.
For
Come
one
on,
thing.
for one thing.
Just another vanilla ice cream to have with our very, was it crumble?
Cobbler.
Cobbler.
Andrea, all good in Melbourne. Very lucky.
Okay, what did you do with the eggs?
Hi, Bronwyn. How you going?
You put the eggs
Oh, I
away.
put them away, yep. Oh, Susan, you guys have got a bit of freedom again. That's good.
Looks like we've got,
I saw
there's 3.
three. Melissa got her first vaccine today. Next one on July the 26th.
I've had my first one, and my second one will be
On Friday.
Do you want to show them what this looks like now? It's looking really good.
Oh, sorry, guys. That was the cupboard.
This is the cabbage is all cooked down.
Yeah.
There's like bags full of flavour in there now, and I will add that little bit of sesame oil just before I serve it and top it with the egg. How much sesame oil are we thinking, guys? Like a teaspoon?
And just remember the quantities are either a teaspoon, a tablespoon, or a cup.
No, they're not.
Did you get the Astra? How old do you think Dan is?
I got the Pfizer. I'm 42 years old. Please don't guess how old I am. I'll be devastated.
Just in case people don't know, for the AstraZeneca in Australia, I think it's over 60 at the moment. I know they have their, well,
Some people had it before that.
controversial conversation at the moment. So
We'll just let these eggs cook up.
did you have any side effects, Dan?
Well, it's really hard to know because they tell you that you could get a headache or a bit flu-like or whatever. But I get headaches anyway, like not every day or anything, but I do get headaches. So I ended up with a headache on Saturday through till Monday, and then I was fine. I pretty much both times though, we don't have anything major planned deliberately, and I didn't run that weekend deliberately, and I'll just see how I feel. I will say I ran 10 kilometres on Saturday, and I felt good. Like, I didn't feel too sore, a little bit sore in the hips, but better than the 8 and the 7. The 7 was actually the worst I felt. That was when we were away with my brother.
Oh, right.
That was definitely, I slept in the middle of the day after that one. All right.
So not.
Did anyone say how
Well,
much this
Andrea
was?
said not much, a few drops.
And it said she's looking after the grandkids. Lockdown sucks. Park only, but at least sometimes. Yeah, at least it's not raining.
I know, it's been
have
fresh
to
though,
get
hasn't
outside.
it? Like, it's been beautiful with the sun out, but man, it's been fresh this morning. Whew.
Sesame oil is in.
I love Dan's version of a few drops.
It was more like a heavy splash.
Bronwyn said, well done on the 10K. And Fiona said, oh my, 10K, that's so good. I really couldn't do it. Hats off to you. I completely agree.
At the year I
Fiona.
could do it either. I'm doing it.
5 kilometres my maximum at the moment.
Oh, sesame oil.
Hey Meg, how are you going? So what are you doing with the chocolate mousse to finish it off? Anything?
Yeah, I'm going to put it in a bowl.
You're gonna put it in
Maybe even 2
Ooh
bowls.
la la, ooh la la. You go crazy.
I put all the 45 spatulas that we use.
We've got
There's probably, we still have more to go.
plenty more where that came from.
So that has firmed up a little bit. Oh yeah, definitely. Look at, I don't know. Let me move back a little. It's more not grainy, but like got that
texture,
texture to it now that it didn't have
not
before.
Not just air.
Yeah. So if I wanted to serve it nicely, I would have put it in the bowls beforehand.
Mon said you're missing the Darwin weather. I know. I was looking at the Darwin weather today, and it's 30 degrees, over 30 degrees. I was like, we're going to die. Hopefully we'll be in the Northern Territory in a couple of weeks, but, you know,
So this isn't going to look pretty.
Border opening dependent.
Definitely does not look pretty. But it tastes bloody delicious.
Melissa said, wow, I'd only run that far if someone was chasing. Dollop, splash, gulp. New cooking terms.
Chocolate.
Oh, listen.
Nailed it. It's going back in the fridge because we're not going to eat that yet. Unless, are you going to taste it?
Do you want me to? Okay. Doesn't look great, but I'm sure it tastes delicious.
Okay. Looking pretty good on these fried eggs.
We're probably not having all of that mince, by the
Oh,
way.
we're definitely not having all
Okay,
of
I
that.
just saw you got those gigantic bowls out. I was like, just so you know, Dan, that's 500 grams of mince.
I just thought it would look good
Oh,
in the bowl.
very good. I love it.
I reckon you're going to like this.
I think it looks really good. And I never think to do meals like this. I should do them more often. Except when we're on the reset, because it doesn't usually have dairy. That's when I do Asian meals.
Literally used every utensil that we have.
That's what the dishwasher's for.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty happy with that.
Melissa said, where is the raspberries and the mint leaves, Dan?
I can't eat raspberries.
No, I think she was meaning the...
I can't really. We need to take a picture,
no.
but it looks.
You can see, it looks really good.
Definitely need to take a picture. So, you got to try it, Erica.
Gotta try
it. Fork.
Robin's, grated chocolate. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, yeah, Joe's done the hoodie over the face dash at Coles last week. So it's not just us. And then a fork and a spoon. 2-course meal. What sort of lifestyle is this? Okay, I'm just going to try the mince part because I know what a fried egg tastes like. It smells so good in here.
It's delicious, isn't it? Can you get the sesame oil?
Yeah, at the end you get it. Yeah, yum. I was worried about with the tamari, you're a bit heavy-handed, but
Yeah, but the first one it didn't taste. It tasted bland because there wasn't enough salty flavour.
Okay, let's try.
I know things.
You know things. The chocolate mousse is so good.
If you haven't made our chocolate mousse, you definitely should. You can put whatever you want on the top of it. We're just going plain old chocolate mousse tonight. Not doing anything fancy. That's it. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I love the interaction that we get on these videos.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm hungry, so I'm going to go and eat our delicious dinner, and we will see you back here next week. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.